Zabdidum bim bidum ba. Oh, we are so back. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to ya. My name is JGuardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience as we dive back into the world of Galabor, where I've come to a realization that is a little upsetting. I wanted to go ahead and finish building the super cooker, the machine that we started working on last session earlier today, but, yeah, I've come to an unhappy realization. I cannot work on this right this minute, because I am running painfully low on some of the resources I would need to be able to continue the project. Don't get me wrong, I want nothing more than to go ahead and get this thing done. Get this project taken care of and actually fully completed. But I cannot do so with so little redstone. We need a lot of redstone to get the project done, and I don't have nearly enough. I've pretty much got just one block left, I think. I'm pretty sure that's... yeah. A block and 4 redstone? That's... well, actually, no. A block and 15. But the point is, we do not have nearly enough redstone to be sure that we can get this thing done. Which is not a great situation to be in. Not a great situation to be in at all. In fact, it is a horrible situation to be in. And it does not make me happy to have to say this, but we're going to have to turn our focus to the mines rather than the Hobbit Hole itself. Not a great situation at all. Whew! I wish I'd gotten that sooner. Sweet! Okay, I'm glad I decided to go ahead and do that just now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Prop 4, I'm breaking 3 on my leggings now. Now I just need to hope, do I have a mending book? I do not have a mending book! Why do I not have a mending book? I should have had a mending book! With a mending book, we would have been able to get this... my leggings fully empowered, and we would have been fully mending powered up. Uh-oh. Is this world suffering that same visual bug that I had earlier today on my Twitch world? I'm worrying that it is. Hey, where am I? Ah, there's my emeralds. Good. Good, 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 good. For a split second, I was worried that I had run out of those as well. That would have been horrible. Alright, hang on. I gotta bounce out of the world real quick, because there is a lighting issue going on. And if I don't fix it, it'll drive me crazy. And back in we go. You see how much I'm taking precaution to make sure we don't lose Galabor like we did our last world, Gyros? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But I really don't want to lose that world. So since every world instance is a different save, every world is a different save, making duplicates makes so that we have one duplicate always that is as close as possible to whatever is happening during a stream in the event that something interrupts the stream and causes the system to shut down improperly, which is what killed off Gyros. It still stings that we had to say goodbye to that world. Because that was a fun world. Okay, it's acting like we're already back in Gyros. That's kind of weird. Let it load us in. Come on, load the world, darn it. You already acted like we had a bee buzzing around us. Because we did. Okay. Alright, so we are going to do the simplest way to get some more emeralds. We are going to grab some books to take with us. We're going to go to the village real quick, get mending for my leggings, and then we're going to go deal with the mines. Got to do these things in order, and we've got to have mending on our leggings. I am tired of having that in the back of my mind that my leggings are going to break. I don't like having that little nugget of thought in the back of my mind. And I want it to not be in the back of my mind. I want to have that nugget be gone. The only way to do that is to fix the problem. So where's my little guy? Hey, little guy, come here. Where is he? There he is. I knew I was missing my boat. Good work, little fella. There's still a little more out there, though. Go grab it. There we go. We'll convert all this to paper, or at least what we can of it. We'll convert to paper. Convert that to books. And then I'm just going to drop these last two bits in there. I'm going to drop this in here. And we're going to run over to the village. Oh, wait a second. Where is the little guy? There he is. Give me that. Let me see. That's right. The one flaw of my... Actually, there's a few flaws in my armor. I need to upgrade my respiration and unbreaking on my helmet. I think that was unbreaking, right? Yeah. Respiration and braking on my helmet need to be pumped up. And the boots are lacking depth strider. At some point, I've got to fix that. But everything else about my armor is pretty much perfect. The only other flaws I could potentially find in my armor is that I don't have Swift Sneak yet. But if we dig down into the Deep Slate, I'm sure sooner or later one of our tunnels in the Deep Slate zone is going to end up putting us on a path into a deep dark biome. If that happens, I'm not going to be entirely happy, but I'll put up with it. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. I want to try to sleep just in case this is a thunderstorm. Nope, not a thunderstorm. Alright, where is our librarian friend? I'm sure he went running to find somewhere he can take shelter. Oh. Not exactly the safest place right now, my dude. Now it's a little safer. Alright. Oh, you have not refreshed your trades. But you don't have to get my mending book. Sweet! Ha ha ha! Alright, that's all we wanted. Let's head back. That's all we needed from him. Let's head for home. Did you think I was kidding? No. No, that was all I needed from him, was mending. I thought I was going to need more emeralds. I forgot for a second that I only need 12 emeralds and a book to get mending from him. At some point I do have to get all those villagers put into one place so that I can corral them and then get them ready to be moved into a villager hotel that I intend to build. I gotta find some way to use up all that cobblestone I made. My current idea is to convert the super, or rather the blast smelter, into a regular super smelter, just furnaces, and cook a whole bunch of cobblestone into regular stone, since I don't have a lot of stone, and then make that stone into stone bricks for the villager hotel. Oh, pardon me. Oh, that did not feel good. Ow. You ever have a sneeze that's so hard it hurts? Like, properly hurts you somewhere? That's what I just had. Not fun. Not fun at all. Hello, Laura Jane. Laura Jane, welcome to the channel. Or welcome back if you are returning. Pleased to meet you. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy the stream. If you're not having a good day, then I hope the stream makes your day a little better. Otherwise, I hope you are having a very good day. Mending for my leggings. Quite excellent. Oh, I forgot. I don't have an anvil. Eli. Alrighty. Excuse me. Alright, Eli. Welcome to the channel. Grab this. Pop that. Loop that. Drop that back in. Move this around. And we're ready to place the anvil and get our leggings upgraded. After a quick nap. Ba-da-da-da! There we go. Now the only piece of armor we don't have in full enchanted diamond is our helmet. But we'll work on that later. Right now I need to figure out the mines. You talking about netherite ingots? You talking about smithing templates for netherite armor? Yeah, I'm going to end up getting one of those at some point down the road. Not too worried about it right this moment, but I am going to worry about it at some point. Don't you worry. Now my one thing is I'm realizing that for the mine that I want to do the same kind of mine that we had going on in Gyros for when we were trying to make the Hobbit Hole there. I want to do the same kind of thing. So I need to make some adjustments to what we already have. Why level 32? Ah, ow, my ear. Owie. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty good. Having a pretty good day. Looking forward to a pretty good night. At least, at the moment I am. This is supposed to be the level for iron, not for gold. Huh. That's kind of funny. Down we go. To Y level 0. I run off the Eastern Standard Time Zone, so for me, it is currently 10:07. Okay. So, I think we might actually skip all the way down. Well, no. At this Y level, we're going to have to build up to Y level -16. So I need some cobbles. I need some cobbled deep slate. Oh! Slime! Hello! I don't know how it is that I keep ending up picking places to build where I've got slime chunks underground. But I'm glad that's the case, because that is going to save us a lot of frustration later. Yes indeed. Yes indeed, Eli. It is PM for me. And yep, we've got an amethyst geode here, which is actually producing a good amount of amethyst already. Huh. We'll have to indulge in some acquisition later. Basically, we'll have to pluck some of that later. I see more slimy boys. Let's go get them. Let's go get some more slime. Thank you, Eli. Thank you. Yeah, I've always enjoyed coming up with different ways to use words. Uh-oh. Zombies. Owie. Get lost, moron. Wow, so many zombies. How pesky they doth be. How tiresome. I doubt that it's a spawner, but if it is, that would kind of make some level of sense. It's more likely it's just dark enough up there that they're spawning in. Yeah, see, that's all it is. There's nowhere else down here for them to spawn at the moment, so... they were all spawning up there. And pushing each other off. Yeah, just zombies. But zombies are pests. If I don't go ahead and eliminate them, they're gonna drive me crazy. I got no problem with slimes. Slimes are useful. Zombies, less so. The only real use I have for them is as a source of XP or a source of rotten flesh for trading with clerics. get myself a little start here to where I'm going to be setting up the layer for -16. Yeah, slimes, I like finding out that I have somewhere around that will spawn them, because slimes are a pain to go hunting for in the overworld on the surface. But down here in the caves, when they spawn in great numbers. And if I can grind enough of them, I get a bunch of slime for later use. I've previously played on the Hive server, but it's been a long time since I've bothered. I got kind of annoyed at all the mini-games. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed a good number of the mini-games, but I got tired of a lot of them too. Plus, I'm mostly a survival player. So, I ended up deciding to focus on survival again, rather than focusing on the Hive. Not that I wouldn't occasionally enjoy bouncing back into the Hive to play around in the mini-games. But don't expect me to really get into doing the PvP stuff. I prefer PvE over PvP. So basically, Bed Wars, not normally my, not entirely my thing. I got very sick of the Treasure Wars minigame because I would get obliterated so often. Drove me nuts. Oh, my user? I'll go ahead and show you. JGuard01. That's me. And you're welcome to send me a friend invitation. Can't promise that I'll be accepting it right away. I will, of course, receive it. There's no question on that. But I tend to be a very busy bee. And, oh my gosh, that was lava. I don't always remember to check my friend requests. Holy moly, that was bad. That... Oh, jeez. That is a lot of lava. Okay, so we're going to be adjusting our plans for the diamond layers. Ooh, mamma mia. Ah, it's a full-on lava lake down here. Aw, but the XP just burned. That's no good. Oh well. This does kind of foul up the way I normally do the diamond layer of the mine. But, what are you gonna do, you know? Speaking of diamonds, I see some. Actually, I wouldn't mind having an obsidian floor to our diamond layer. Yeah, it's a good thing there was water. It's a good thing we were slowly going down the water, or we would have been obliterated and lost everything. I would not have wanted that to happen. That would have driven me absolutely insane. I'm basically just gonna spread water over as much of this obsidian as I can, or over as much of this lava as I can, and we're gonna end up having to shape our diamond layer out of obsidian. Hey, hello BC Striker! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome to Guardian Studios! Or if you are returning to the channel, welcome back. Either way, good to see you. Glad to have you. That was fortunate. Oh, I'm locked up. Okay, there we go. For a second there, I was literally stuck. I couldn't move. Alright, Striker. You have a good night, my friend. That's because of the vibrant visuals. That's just because of vibrant visuals, Eli. And you can turn them off if you want to. Hello, Leo! Thank you for posting the rules, my friend. I was actually just about to recognize that you were here verbally. I had just seen that you were actually here. Thank you for the rules, my dude. Consider them pinned. And hello, Stuff! Don't think I missed you, pal. I see you're here. Thank you for coming to the stream, my man. To everybody who is here for the stream, welcome to you. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, please, 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 let me know by subscribing, alright? May not realize it, but it actually does make a big difference. The higher my subscriber count, the better off things are. Hey, it's a slime chunk even all the way down here. Nice. Hello, JB. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Glad you can make it, dude. Man, we've got a lot of people down here. That is a lot of people here. That is awesome. Grab this. And let me put a light here. And I will be right back, guys. I need to refresh my water real quick. I will be right back. Dun-dun. And I am back. Sorry about that. Gotta make sure I've got water, you know? Gotta be able to stay hydrated. Whack! Allow me to take care of this slime infestation. Hello, diamonds. I want to go ahead and collect this real quick. How many did we just get? 4! Nice! Are there any more up there? Yo! Oh! There's another one. Aw, it only dropped 1. But that's 1 diamond we didn't have. So that's good. I'm good with that. Okay, these guys might be a little bit of a problem. Isn't it fun when you hit them with knockback of a strong enough caliber that they end up kind of like sitting there for even just half a second, kind of stun locked, not sure what in the world they're supposed to do? I like when I get to do that to them. I love that. Alright, let's see here. Admittedly, them constantly spawning down here is going to present an irritation. But, once again, this is unlimited slime, so I'm good with it. I just might have to get some iron, make an iron golem, make a couple of iron golems to patrol down here, and keep the slimes to a minimum, you know? That might be what we have to do. Seems like a fair idea to me, anyway. Yeah. Well, consider that this chamber is very well lit up, so no hostile mobs can spawn down here right now. And that somewhere around here there is most definitely a slime chunk, so... They are spawning at an astounding rate because they are the only thing that can spawn right now. Them and bats. But you know what? I'm glad of that. I don't care for bats. Slimes can be annoying, but slimes are something that is hard to hunt on the surface. So having them down here, not too big of a problem for me. Again, don't like having to constantly hear them. Don't like having to kill them constantly. But I will take slime over something like creeper or zombie any day. You crashed a server with bats? How in the world did you do that? You know what I just realized? If we get enough obsidian, I could make the whole bottom half of the walls of this layer in our mine be obsidian. Now, isn't that a fun thought? I'd like that. That'd be nice. Wow, 3 big boys. Alright, come here, little guys. So many slimes. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to unleash some iron golems down here. Iron golems and maybe some wolves. Wolves to help us when we're down here actively moving around. Iron golems for when we're not. Hello, Casey! Casey Batman! All I can think of right now, because the number in your name is Batman! Wow. Crashing a server with bats. That's kind of funny. That's funny and crazy all at once. My friend, you are most definitely welcome here at Guardian Studios. Crazy is kind of expected with me. I'll give you a full forewarning, everybody. For anybody who is new here, I do occasionally have my moments where I will make absolutely no sense with the things I say or do. But then, if that makes me seem crazy, then so be it. I'll be crazy. Yep, there's another one. Another big slime. This was not what I was expecting to find when I came down here. I was hoping to be able to go mining for diamonds before too long. Mostly I want to get redstone, honestly, but getting diamonds would be nice. And don't really have a need for gold right now, but I will end up going after it. Hey, speaking of redstone, gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Sweet. Sweet, sweet redstone. Good grief, how fast do these guys spawn in these chunks? I didn't think they spawned this fast. But then, like I said, it is, it is a slime chunk, and the cave is fairly well lit up, so... yeah, we've kind of done this to ourselves. I'd rather a slime invasion than, say, a zombie or skeleton invasion. And I definitely prefer it over a creeper invasion. Oh my gosh. Hello, random thing! Hello, hello, hello! Good to see you, my friend. How are you today? Doing well? I hope so. I hope you are doing well. This is gonna be good. Bop! Bing bong! Also, Eli, you mentioned I should get gold for netherite. I actually already have a good amount of, netherite, truth be told. I've, got a lot of debris at the very least. I think I got like 24, maybe just 20, but I got a fair amount. And I already have a mine in the nether where I'm gathering this stuff. But I do appreciate you trying to help me out there, dude. I truly do. Yeah, 24 netherite scraps and 3 ancient debris that I haven't processed. I'm pretty sure that's what I've got right now. Back on the surface. Good grief. These guys are just constantly spawning. They make me almost wish I was using a sharpness sword so that I could take the big ones out in one hit. But then I remembered that I keep having to deal with the undead a lot, so I'm good with a smite sword. I'll end up making a sharpness one day. One day we'll get a sharpness one. Alright, why level 56? This is where I want to be. I am kind of wishing that I had Depth Strider right now, because unfortunately I do not, but I think I'm alright for now. Hey, hey, redstone! Trying to make a kind of a hub down here in the deep slate on Y level 50 for Y level 56, where I normally do my diamond mining. Are you seriously coming up to me, dude? You're seriously coming over here to try and pick a fight with me. Have none of your kin told you about me? I am J-Guard, the bringer of destruction to slimes big and small. I'll say this much for these little guys. They're persistent. Yes, indeed I have. I have seen Lord of the Rings. I have seen The Hobbit. But it has been a little while since I've seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Hobbit trilogy, though, I have definitely seen, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. The music, the story, the characters, it's all so much fun. I actually read the book, The Hobbit, a long time ago. But it was some time ago. Is that another big slime? It's another big slime. Get lost! What did I just say? Get lost, dummy. Wow. Ouch. Okay. 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 You guys want to pick a fight still. That's a difficult one to come up with a direct answer for. Which one do I personally think is better? As someone who has seen both and enjoyed both, I honestly have to give it to the Lord of the Rings. They didn't have nearly the same kind of CGI technology that we have today. And yet they made a movie series that is honestly flawless. I have nothing negative to say about the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. Holy Stromboli, do you see how much slime we have? I did not realize we had that much slime. Okay. Okay. We have got to get this slime situation under control. This is nuts. This is nuts. But this is a good kind of nutsy situation to have. My goodness. Can we convert? Oh, we can. Okay. There's some things that once converted to block variations can't be broken back down, so I get concerned about turning things like slime into blocks, because I never know for sure if they're going to be able to be turned back. But apparently that is something that can be, so that's good. That's good. That makes me feel a little better. Oh, another big one's coming over. Really? See, this is part of why I'm going to make sure that every hub we do has a dome shape so we can have a roof to keep these guys at bay. And anything else like them. Just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I am, once again, trying to make a hub from which I can do strip mining on this layer of the underground. Alright, Stuff. See you later, my dude. It was nice having you here. And I hope we see you again soon. Well, with the water, I'm actually just trying to make it so that this obsidian that I'm breaking, when it breaks, it reveals more lava. And I want to make sure that that lava turns into obsidian before we potentially fall into it. That way it's safer. See? Like that. We could have been pushed into that lava and died, and that would not have been good. So the water is just here to help keep us protected. It also pushes the blocks out of the way so that I can collect them along the edges of this little space here. There it is. I really don't want to have to spawn-proof the whole area down here against slimes. That's just tedious. Because, see, unfortunately, the only way to keep slimes from spawning is to put down stuff nothing can spawn on. Which, the list of what stuff can't spawn on is weird. There is buttons, pressure plates, rails, anything that takes up the block but isn't a full block itself will work, but I once used buttons to try to spawn-proof a nether mining tunnel. Pain in the neck. It takes forever to get enough buttons to spawn-proof a tunnel of any size, anywhere. That was 6 diamond ore. And we got, whoa! We had 5 diamonds. We just got 16 more. If I'm counting right. If I'm remembering right, that's how much we just got. The nice thing about dealing with all these slimes is the more slime we get, the more slime blocks we can end up having. Why does that make a difference? Because slime blocks are used in certain redstone builds. And I may want to use some for a project or two one day. May not be right away, but it may be sooner than you think. Of our... Uh-oh. Hang on. Okay. As I was about to say, I'm kind of thinking I want to make our main walls down here in this hub that I'm digging out of, obsidian. I think I messed up something somewhere. I did mess up something. There. Because we do have an easy-to-use source of obsidian right behind where our water elevators and such are gonna go. So why not make use of it? We can make use of the obsidian to fortify this space for our use. So yeah, that's something I'm thinking we're gonna end up doing down here. Before I can do anything else, I do need to make some kind of storage to get some junk out of my inventory. Not to mention some valuable stuff, like our diamonds. I need to get that out of me, too. I do not want to risk losing those. So many slimes. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking that I'm going to end up framing this space in obsidian. Oh, crud. Alright. That tunnel and that tunnel, well, that we've now started, are going to be where we go down the line to try to do our strip mining. Dum da dee da dum da dum. Zumbity dum ba da da da. Bumbity da dum ba da dum. Bum ba da da dee da dum ba da dum. Bum ba da 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 dum. 2.5 stacks of obsidian might be enough to do the frame of this thing in obsidian. But we'll see. There's still a little more for me to dig out. One, two, three. Something is off here. Oh, snap. I think I still did it wrong. See, the thing is, I don't have access to the world where I first did this design of mine. So, okay, wow. Brilliant wordplay there, J-Guard. Totally unintentional, but brilliant. So I'm completely forgetting, how did I do this? Get rid of you, get rid of you. And then get rid of all of you. Seriously? I just eliminated one of you. I may not have any choice but to try to spawn-proof the area up there on that ledge. Because otherwise, every slime is going to keep spawning in and then coming after me. I'm getting a little tired of it. Actually, I'm getting more than a little tired of it. I'm just flat out tired of it. One, two. Yeah, something is so totally off here. Hello, Toll! Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you enjoy your time here at Guardian Studios. I hope you have been having a good day. Or if not, hope the stream makes your day a little bit better. Why does it seem so much wider? This doesn't make sense. At this point, this is 7, 7, 7. I am so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, this one's one block out. That's why. That's part of what's going on. Okay. I figured it out now. I'm sure this isn't how I had it in Gyros, but this is how we're gonna have it on this world. And I'm still very tempted to frame the whole thing with obsidian. The poor little slime. He went and jumped to his oblivion. The poor little fella. Yeah, I think I actually ended up making this way bigger than the one on Gyros was. And trying to compensate for how off it felt repeatedly, I made it bigger. But you know what? I'm good with that. After all, the upside is if we do this right, we'll have a chamber that is completely blast-proof. Yeah, this feels pretty cool. I like this. I like this. And of course, I want to do the same with the entrance, if I can. My eye. Oh, my eye. Oh. That was weird. I am very tempted to make the floor be obsidian as well. But I'm not 100% sold on the idea yet. put this stuff in here for now. Jeez. Make some slabs. We'll see, Toll. We'll see. Maybe one day. Can't promise anything right now. Don't exactly have a multiplayer world outside of Twitch. And Twitch has the subscribe to join policy. Or the Twitch channel has that policy. It's one I implemented. Alright, let's see here. Alright, this hub room looks pretty good. I'd like, if I could, to cover the floor with obsidian, but I think for now, I'll settle for having the walls be obsidian. I do like what we have here. I see. I see. Sorry, my friend. Wish I had another answer for you, but unfortunately, I do not. Give me the obsidian, the slime, the crafting table, the signs, the planks. The rest you can have. And now, you can have that too. Up to level 32. Sweet. Ah. All right. I think it's about time I got out of here. I think it's about time I got out of here. Let's head for the surface. we're gonna end up having more work to do in the mines later. But I think the 50 redstone that we picked up will be enough for my next project in the Hobbit Hole. Completing the super cooker. But we'll see if I'm right or not. I could very well be very wrong. So at some point I'm going to have to expand this whole room. Answer what, Toll? I've answered what I can answer. I've said what I can say in answer to what you've asked me so far. Uh-oh. Hang on one second. Some of my equipment is running low on battery. I need to hook it up for charging. There we go. I don't know, Toll. We'll see. Maybe one day. That's the best answer I can give right now. Put this stuff in here for the moment. Redstone, the lapis, and the diamonds I want to put in the chest outside. Hello, Ev Zyro. If that's not how you say the name, please be sure to let me know how you actually prefer it to be said. That is a lot of diamonds right there. I love it. I love getting a lot of diamonds. I am seriously glad that we got 50 redstone so far. We may have to go back down into the mines again later and get more redstone, but we'll see what happens with the resources we have at this point. I definitely am going to have to do a lot more work with the mines at some point along the way, but getting the redstone that we got, that takes care of the problem that I needed redstone for. And we finally have a layer down at the diamond level, so I think that'll do for this session, everybody. One thing I want to do before we head out is I want to update our subscriber counter banners. Let's go pop in the new number, for which I have all you guys to thank. Thank you for making it so I have to do this. I appreciate it way more than I can express. 1058. Our numbers are growing. And I really, really appreciate it, guys. Unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for this session, everyone. But I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content and more ways to support the channel. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content too. And, of course, do not forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the world's virtual and fantastical. And I'll see y'all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!